Ooh, hey guys, welcome back to the JTO channel. This is your official preview of Real Madrid versus Chelsea. And boy oh boy, I've been waiting for this game for years. Years. I'm actually so excited. Like, not even just because it's the UCL semi-final against Real Madrid. Not even the fact that it's because of like what's happened in the past week with the Super League and stuff. It's just because I've been waiting for a fixture like this for years, man. Like, Real Madrid, the last time we faced them, I wasn't even born. 1998 was the last time we faced them. We beat them 1-0 in the UEFA Super Cup. And yeah, it's been years. It's been so long, and I've never seen my team face Real Madrid in a competitive fixture. We probably faced them in like a friendly or something like pre-season and that, but those don't count. We're talking competitive Champions League. You know what I mean? And this is the first time, and I'm so excited. So guys, if you haven't already, please like the video. It's not much, just like the video. Simple as that. Comment as well on anything, and please subscribe. We're 2 subs away from 50, so share this video. Please share the video to as many people as you want. And yeah, let's get straight into this. So Thomas Tuchel and Christian Pulisic done their press conference. Obviously Thomas Tuchel first. He said Mateo Kovacic is the only one out with an injury. He also said somebody asked him about a strategy to beat Real Madrid, and just say, be yourselves. Just be yourselves. Go out there. We'll have our game plan. And yeah, he just said, you know, be ourselves and just not to be feared, really. If you haven't already, and another thing about Thomas Tuchel, right? I just want to make this point about him in general, right? This guy never misses, bro. Like, in his press conferences, the guy never slips up, bro. Considering English is not his first language, right? When a foreign manager comes to the Premier League, you see this English press, they'll always try to catch you out and give you like cheeky questions. And they want to hear a certain answer from you. And when they do, they'll make it a headline. They'll, you know, misunderstand what you're trying to say. Thomas Tuchel makes his words very clear that he never slips, he never gets caught out. Anything he's asked, he always manages to find a way to just escape it. Do you know what I mean? So massive respect. Like, honestly, there's not many managers that can do that. So I just wanted to make that clear about him. And obviously he mentioned he was asked about the UCL format, saying how he doesn't like it, and you know, he's not sure if he likes it or not because it's just more games to play. And yeah, those for me were the main talking points that he had in his press conference. If you haven't already, check it out. It's on Chelsea's YouTube channel. And obviously Christian Pulisic done his press conference too. He obviously talked about firstly Eden Hazard, talking about how he's a good player. Obviously there's been comparisons between him and Hazard, and he said as much as he's flattered and he's honoured, he's basically saying he's nowhere near his level, obviously. And you know, he's got a long way to go until he can reach his level. Also, he mentioned about Real Madrid as a team, saying how good they are, the players. I think he was also asked about like, is there a fear factor in there in Real Madrid because of like, you know, their UCL pedigree? And he said, well, there can be, but he wouldn't want to play against us as well. In his words, he basically said, you know, you don't want to play against Chelsea. As much as we respect Real Madrid, we think they're a good team and all of this stuff. Chelsea is a very difficult team to still play, you know. So in terms of that, he was also asked about his injuries and him trusting his body and that. And he said at the moment he feels good right now. Fitness levels are 100 for him. And yeah, he's trusting his body a lot more. And that is really good to hear from Christian, because like, we all know he's got injury problems, and I made a video on that a while ago, you know, talking about that, because yeah, it's just something that, you know, people need to sort of have a conversation about with him, and his injury issues, because we all know Christian, you know, he's a very good player, very talented player, and hopefully he can keep his fitness up and not get injured all the time and be available as much as he can, because the key to everything is just being available. If you're available, cool. Yeah, you can be a top player and not be available. That's still a problem. So yeah, they both done their press conferences. Like I said, it's available on their channels. And let's get straight into our lineup prediction now. In goal, Edouard Mendy, simple as that. The back three, again, I think this is easy. Rudiger, Thiago Silva, Aspilicueta for me, simply because Thiago Silva, we're at a stage of a competition now where we're gonna need that man's experience. We need it. We need his experience now. We need his leadership. We need his you know, he's a cool head. He's not somebody who's gonna be under pressure or feel nervous or anything. He's just gonna be calm about it because he's been in this position before in his career. Whether it's at Paris Saint-Germain, you know what I mean? And just in general, for his country, just in general for competitions, it's important to have players like Thiago Silva in the team. So he goes in for me. His passing ability is brilliant as well. Left sided centre back Antonio Rudiger, tank, beast, best defender since Thomas Tuchel came in. Don't care what anybody tells me. Right sided centre back Azpilicueta, captain, leader, legend. You know what I mean? Don't care what anybody tells me again. He has to play. Thomas Tuchel always wants to build his team around a captain. His captain needs to be involved. So he's going to play tomorrow. None of this right wing back business. I don't want to see that again. I'm not going to lie. Left wing back and right wing back. Reece James and Ben Chilwell for those spots. Really easy. Real Madrid are going to have pace tomorrow. Reece James is going to have to deal with Vinicius Jr. And then he's going to have to deal with Eden Hazard. Because Eden Hazard will probably come on tomorrow. I don't see him starting tomorrow, so yeah. And then Chilwell on the other side got to deal with Asensio. And possibly even Vinicius Jr. when he goes over to that side if Hazard comes on and that. So, yeah, those two are the ones I trust. They've got pace, they're strong, aerial ability is good, deliveries are good. So, yeah, that's simple as that. Sort of a 2, but also a 3 in a way. So Jorginho and N'Golo Kante for me, and also Mason Mount dropping into that position to make it a 3-5-2, but also a 3-4-3 as he can drop deeper and go high into one of the number 10s. I'll explain that in more detail later on. But yeah, Jorginho and Kante, nobody else, because Gilmour will probably travel with the squad tomorrow, seeing as Cover is injured. He will be available hopefully for Fulham, like Thomas Tuchel said. And then you look at the front three, I think Mount will start. I think Christian Pulisic will start simply because, for me, I actually think, if you haven't noticed already, right, when a player does a press conference for a match, they normally start the game, when you think about it. There's no point of a player doing a press conference for a football game and then they're just going to sit on the bench. They're going to get involved. They're going to start the game. Azpilicueta done it when we first leg against Atletico, he started. Rudiger did it for the second leg against Atletico, he started. It was Kovacic for the first leg against Porto, he started. Ben Chilwell for the second leg against Porto, he started. Now it's Pulisic against Real Madrid, he's going to start the game. Based on that, you should already know he's going to start the game. So Pulisic amount for me. And then up top. Damn, this is hard. Because Kai Havertz didn't get involved at all. At all. And he didn't come on. Tammy came on instead. And that should probably tell you, yeah, he probably got minutes against West Ham. And he probably won't get minutes against Real Madrid in tomorrow's game. But Timo Werner or Kai Havertz. Now for me, this one's difficult because I don't know. I just don't think when we're on the ball, Real Madrid are gonna play with a high line. A bit like how Liverpool, Man City play with high lines. I don't think Real Madrid are gonna do that. So for that reason, I think Kai is gonna start tomorrow, and I think we're gonna see Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, and Pulisic. Kai didn't play at all. Pulisic went off. And obviously Mount, he went off eventually as well. So I just see all three of them starting. In terms of how the game could go before I give a score prediction, it's one of those ones where off the ball, we could play a 3-5-2. On the ball, we play a 3-4-3. Do you know what I mean? With maybe Mason Mount dropping deeper or Christian Pulisic dropping deeper as well to receive the ball and go on the half turns and, get in those tight spaces that they operate in. This is why I would have wanted Kovacic to be fit as well, because I would have actually played Kovacic, Kante and Jorginho as a 3-5-2 and then possibly have Mason Mount higher up the field with a Kai Havertz. But Kova's not fit. And for score prediction tomorrow, I'm going with this is bold, but I'm going to go with a 2-0 Chelsea win. Simply because defensively, we're solid. And I'm sorry to say this, Vinicius Jr. is not a good player. Okay? He could probably make me eat my words tomorrow if he scores. Okay? But he's not going to score. The guy is horrible. I'm telling you, yeah? The fact that Trent made him look good just tells you everything you need to know. Reece James will not make Vinicius Jr. look good tomorrow. Reece James will deal with his Clark. Trust me when I say that. Asensio as well. I don't even think he's a winger. I actually think he's a midfielder. So I think Ben Chilwell will deal with him easily. And if Ben Chilwell can't deal with him, then Rudiger's there to clean up anyway. For me. Benzema, for me, is the only real threat in that attack for Real Madrid. And then obviously the midfield battle, Modric, Casemiro and Cruz will probably all play in tomorrow's game. And this is why I wanted to cover Kante and Jorginho, which is why I think off the ball we're going to play a 3-5-2, so we can have a 3-4-3 in midfield. And then on the ball we play a 3-4-3 because we're on the ball. Simple as that. Do you know what I mean? In Mount, Jorginho and Kante, you've got energy, you've got the pressing, you've got the ability, you've got the work rate, you've literally got everything technically you need. The tempo. We have those three are good enough for me to handle Modric, Cruz and Casemiro for me. So, yeah, I'm going with a 2-0 win. Zidane could pull off a masterclass. Don't get it twisted, you know. He's a very, very good manager. And he needs some respect put in his name. But Thomas Tuchel, trust me, he has something planned for tomorrow. And with the team I put out, I think that's going to be the exact team he puts out. And yeah, if you haven't already, please like the video, comment, subscribe. That will be the end of this video. Tell me your score prediction down below. It's going to be an interesting game tomorrow, guys. 2-0 win for the Chelsea. We are 2 games away from a potential Champions League final. And we get to face Real Madrid for the first time in over 20 years. I can't believe it. I'm so excited for tomorrow, guys. I hope you're excited too. And yeah, I'll see you lot tomorrow in my player ratings video and my match review. Come on, Chelsea. Let's get this dub. We just need the away goal. Come on. In a bit, guys. Peace.